Which of these bones is nearest to the feet in? A 65th wedding anniversary is known. Which of these organizations has the most members? Which of these is a song from the musical Blood? Which of these is not a designated UNESCO? Which of these is not recorded daily in Bridge? Which of these is the name of a long-serving archbishop? Vermouth is an ingredient in which of these cocktails? Due to the sound of its call, the Senegal dove is also known by what name? A Q character is performed in which of these ballroom dances? Which of these is visible in the background of Da Vinci's Mona Lisa? Nicholas Roeg is a leading figure in which of the art? Which of these is the name of a real species of fish? Aristotle Onassis married which former First Lady in 19... To the nearest square mile, how big is Asia's Arabian Desert? The Ghent altarpiece is a multi-panel work of 1432 created by which painter? Which of these is the name of a character in the musical Guys and Dolls? Which of these British monarchs succeeded a woman on the throne? Back pocket and forward pocket are positions in what team sport? Which of these title characters is a foundling adopted by Squire Aylworthy? Which American actor created the martial arts style Chun Kuk Do? Which of these capital cities is north of the equator? The Battle of Austerlitz took place in the same year as which of these clashes? Which of these animals is not a marsupial? In Eric Carrel's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. A new term coined after a controversial According to popular legend, what was the Which of these salads typically includes eggs, meat and Which of these monarchs was not succeeded by 2 of their children? What musical instrument is known as a beat flute in French? Which of these cakes does not have currants? Which of these African countries is named after a river? What is the longest vein in the human body? Which of these French literary characters was born in prison? Which Quentin Tarantino film concerns a jewelry? In 1990, which England cricketer set the single Test match run record of 456? Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in the world, reached what height? A baked dish of navy beans, salt pork, molasses and brown sugar is called what? What is the only British city that has a name beginning with R? Which swan can be identified by its dark orange bill? What word is used to describe a bundle of hay or straw of a specific weight? What common pub name is derived from an emblem of Richard II? Bâche de Noël is a French Christmas dessert. Épinay in northern France calls itself. What name did Bartholomew Dias originally give to the Cape? Leaves and buds from the shrub Camellia sinensis. In the children's program TV. Scotland's first what was built on the Isle of May off the Fife coast in 1630. In 2002, Lucian Freud painted. The mongoose belongs to which group of animals? The historic center of which Belgian city is a UNESCO World? The album The End provided which group with free In Greek myth, when Icarus flew too close to Which of these is a nickname of the Gattishead Millennium Bridge? In In the fall and rise of Reginald Perrin, how did What style of hat is named after a 19th century French play? In Orwell's 1984, which of these is not an official slogan of Big Brother? What word has appeared most often in the title of UK Christmas #1 singles? Which of these is a Thomas Hardy novel? In 1952, the world's first jet passenger service linked London with which city? Bandar Seri Begawan is the capital of what Asian country? The Ardebelly festival takes place in a purple tent shaped like. What name is shared by an Irish province and a German city? What name is given to a wide camera lens that gives a very distorted image? Which character was played by Tony Robinson in the Black? Who fought the Hittites at the Battle of Kadesh around? In a sushi takeaway, the soy sauce container is often shaped like what animal? What name is given to the bags fitted to either side of a fictional US President David Palmer? Rudolf Hess was born in what country? Crash the Wedding was a #1 hit for which British boy? On the subject of shoes, who once said, "I can't concentrate in flats"? The salad ingredient rocket is known in North America. Which former boxer's entrance music was? Which of these is a real tit? After winning the first 5 European Cups, when did Real Madrid next win it? Filbert and fan are types of what piece of art equipment? In 2012, the cast of Geordie Shore launched a fragrance that smelled of what? Gary, Indiana is the hometown of which musical family? The rivers Sow and Sherburne flow through what city? The Starry Night by Van Gogh is of what is CPL? Bulgaria is on the eastern part of what peninsula? Who was the Roman goddess of the arts and war? In The Lord of the Rings, which creatures live in? What name is given to the theatrical role of a? The name of which Hindu god is the Sanskrit for a? In poker, what card can be given any value the player chooses? Ireland's Michelle Smith won 3 Olympic golds in what? Sea lions are most closely related to what other? What drink would be served if you ordered a panache in France? In 1812, when the US declared war for the World Air Guitar Championship. In 1925, the Phantom model was introduced by what did Carl McGee invent in the 1930s to eat? Merle is a poetic name for which bird? The lyrics to Rod Stewart's Maggie May tell us it. Rodin's The Kiss can usually be seen in what? Who was the president of the US when Queen Victoria died? A man who is a 43 in European shoe sizes is. Who wrote the screenplay for the 1960s musical version of Goodbye Mr. Chip? Josiah Wedgwood was a pioneer of what industry? Turmeric is a member of what lark? Mountain and brown are two species. The airport at Burbank, California is. What word was dropped from the book title for the film The Wizard of Oz? Who wrote, "Oh what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive"? Which Oscar-winning actress starred in the gangster film? The novel The English Patient is set during. What color is the horizontal bar on? In terms of ordering wine, the abbreviation ABC means anything but what? What nationality is Tomb Raider video game character Lara Croft? The words this, that and those are defined as what type of pronoun? Robert Southey became poet laureate in 1813 when who refused the position? Manchester's Bridgewater Hall is home to what orchestra? The market stall that launched the Marks & Spencer empire opened in what city? The Pietà in St. Peter's in Rome is the only work bearing whose signature? What part of the licorice plant gives the flavor used in sweets? Robert W. Earl of Leicester was linked romantically to which English queen? Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez and Demi Moore were part of which group in the 1980s? Muhammad Ali's last professional fight was against which boxer? In printing terms, what's the name of the symbol at the end of a paragraph? The badge of the Prince of Wales features what bird's feathers? twin brothers John and Roy Bolting were famous names in what field? A hatchet is a smaller version of what tool used to chop wood? The Diff'rent Strokes actor Gary Coleman is a character in which musical? In a game of squash, the fastest balls have what color dot? Hans Christian Andersen wrote about a steadfast what? A Maxonian is an inhabitant of which town? Sepphoris is a fictional land created by which author? What car company was owned by David Brown whose initials appear in the car's name? Frenchman Ferenc Fatis is a rising star of which sport? The Basilica in the Vatican City is dedicated to which saint? The German company Birkenstock specializes in making what? Planet Mondas was the original home of which foes in TV's Doctor Who? In 2012, which golfer became the youngest since Seve Ballesteros to win? According to legend, how did Richard III's brother, the Duke of Clarence, die? When learning to drive, what does the S in the abbreviation MSM stand for?